Football is here, ladies and gentlemen, and the Chicago Bears training camp kicks off today with the rookies reporting. So, in favor of those rookies, me and C Dub are going to talk about how the Chicago Bears rookie could impact this year's training camp to see what this team is going to look like moving forward. And it's mailbag day. We got a couple on the docket. We love that part of the episode. So make sure y'all stay locked in, tuned in, and ready to do so. But before we do so, you gotta hear the music first.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm your host here, Bobby, joined by C Dub. And if y'all tuned in, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. C Dub, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm feeling great, man. The rookies reported to training camp today. We here, baby. We here.
We here. My man C Dub says he been saying we getting closer and closer forever. And we definitely closer and closer now, big dog. But hey, big dog, before we start on this topic, a big fat FU to all the bots that took the training camp tickets again. Big fat FU, bro. But hey, C Dub, let's talk about our rookies, man, as they are the first ones to report in. I believe Caleb Williams will still be there to get that work in and get started early and be the leader that we need him to be to get this thing rolling. But hey, C Dub, how do you think these rookies will impact training camp in 2025?
Oh man, we got some rookies that's expected to make a impact this season. Even though they are rookies, they're gonna have great responsibility this season. I'll start with my man Luther Burton, and I know some of you guys really like Zacchaeus. You guys really like Duvernay, but he home, bro. He taking that third wide receiver slot. He's the more talented receiver. It has to happen, but it's going to happen because the guy's too talented. So he's going to come in and he's going to solidify that wide receiver combination, which should be dynamic and outstanding next year with DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, and my man Luther Burton, who is going to be an absolute wild card this season. Turner, he's going to have a tough time. It's a lot of big bodies in there in that defensive line. But if he works hard and separates himself from the pack, who knows where it can be. It's been a lot of good things coming out of mini camp and those practices they had early in the summer. Let's see if he can translate it to the next level and the next step, and that's training camp. This is where your name is made, where you really get realized. My man Trapello, you want to start? Go out there and separate yourself from Braxton Jones. From day one, I want you to be in the workouts. I want you to stretch more than people stretching around you. I want you to run faster than any fat guy on the front on the offensive line. When you go up to eat in the lunchroom, say, I don't want no hamburger. Give me a salad. I'm concentrated on being the best person I can be on the football field. And I need you to take over this spot. I'm tired of looking at the same thing. But I ain't going to give it to you, though. You got to be better than Braxton. You know what I'm saying? So, and my man, Coastin Loveland, man, I want you to go out there and show how good you are, because I don't know yet. Because you coming off that injury, I seen your highlights and stuff in college. You didn't really get to participate in mini camp. So I'm eager to see how you're going to fit with this offense. And we also got a damn near Pro Bowl tight end already. How you fit in? You got good feet. You're a good route runner, good hands. Can you compliment another guy with probably the same? Kokomet ain't got the feet you got. He ain't got the route running you got. But he got good hands. He's reliable if you throw him the damn ball. You know what I'm saying? So don't go. I hope he would you. I'm gonna throw this question because I'm done. Would you mind if Colston going into this season like, man, I'm finna take this shit, or you want Colston going into this shit like, I'm finna compliment my man Cole Komet?
I think it could be. I think two things could be true. You can go out there and say I'm finna take it, and then still want to be a compliment to it. Me personally, because I think it's competition. You looking at the competition between, hey, I got to make my name in this, because you still got, can't remember his first name, so excuse me, Smite, who came over here too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That a lot of us don't even really discuss like that. And
Nope.
you, Dylan, coming off this injury, it's gonna be a lot of eyeballs on Coast and Loveland to see what he can do. I say that you go out there, and I think it's a process. You go out there, you learn your playbook, you learn your routes, you know where you fit in, you compliment Cole Komet. And then you grab the attention of your coaches, be like, hey, this matchup coming up in week 7, hey, we need to exploit this. We feed in Coast and Loveland. And then you go in and take it. You got to take it an actual game activity during the game. Because in training camp, yeah, you're going to look at it and be like, man, this kid is dynamic. You're going to look at that. But I seen a lot of people go out there and shoot threes or make a bunch of catches in practice. But when the game on and there's people chewing and cheering and booing, a lot of those threes don't fall the same in practice. A lot of
Yeah.
those catches don't catch the same in the actual game. So you got to be able to have that balance to where you're looking good in practice and you're looking good on the football field. But I think that the impact for these young guys is paramount to this city. To this city in this season. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie to you, because we looking at many people that's out there talking heads is questioning about, you know what I'm saying, how is this offense going to look? How much pressure is on Caleb Williams? Will Ben Johnson rise or falter in his first season? And I think that you want to see a coaching staff develop young players so we can have sustained success. I don't want one good 2025 year. I want sustained success. C Dub, it's crazy as hell, but you probably believe it when I say it. The Kansas City Chiefs have won their division 9 years in a row. It's ridiculous, right?
Yo, that's crazy. That's
It's
nuts.
ridiculous. I want that type of success. I want some success to where the Eagles or in Chicago, we like, hey, we went to the Super Bowl a couple years ago. We lost, but we came back 2 years later and won that bit, even though I want to win them all. But
Yeah.
sustained success is what
Hmm.
I'm looking for. So I think that you want to see this new coaching staff with the all-star caliber coaching staff with Eric Bieniemy, Antoine Randall, Al Harris, Ben Johnson, Dennis Allen. That's an all-star coaching staff. You want to see them be able to coach these guys up, hold them accountable, and don't allow nothing short of winning. Winning. Because we tired of waiting on Chicago Bears Central. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, we need some wins, bro. And also, I think we be remiss if we didn't say what we expect from Ben Johnson. I think you touched on it a little bit, but when we think about Ben Johnson, what we expect from him from his first training camp as a head coach, he hasn't done it before. He's participated, but he hasn't. It ain't been his baby. What are you expecting from a rookie, uh, Mister NFL Central? What are you expecting from a from
You
a
got
from
to
a
set the
rookie?
tone. You listen to the great quarterbacks in the world, and I'm gonna put Tom Brady ahead of him. He said, winning Super Bowls start when nobody else is playing games. How
Yeah,
do you handle your offseason? The Chicago Bears, up to this point, have handled their offseason pretty damn well. But remember last year during the season, we heard rumblings and conversations that the Bears knew that some things were off way back in minicamp. Right now, we're not hearing that from players. So, but one thing that you said, and I think it still bodes true, you could go out there and be the rah-rah guy, yell at guys, hold guys accountable, and get up in their ass. But if no results following that, hey, we got an issue.
we got
But
an
we
issue.
ain't up until that point right now. But you still got to have that consistency right now to set the tone. Set the tone for what this season is going to look like, because it's already, hell, even me. And down the road, when you go face Baltimore and Cincinnati in back-to-back weeks, A lot of people chalking it up as L's. When you go and face the Philadelphia Eagles this season, a lot of people chalking it up as L's. When you go and face these division rivals that's talking greasy on Twitter, they talking crazy. We got to punch some mugs in the mouth and stop getting hit so much because I'm tired of getting knocked to the ground as a Chicago Bears fan.
Yeah.
I need ammo.
Yeah. Any accolades for any of these rookies you want to predict? Like, you predict a Pro Bowl for one of them? Do you predict like do they have all rookie team for NFL? You pick an all rookie defensive, offensive team. Do you see that? Do you want to project that?
Not yet. But
Not
I
yet.
think that who has a strong chance of getting some notoriety, it might be who
Can I say
maybe
man?
Ozzy.
Okay, I
Maybe.
like that. I like that.
I think that's the safe bet.
We gonna have a talk after this too.
I think Luther Burden is talented enough.
There you
Coastin
go.
Loveland is talented enough. But
Mhm.
ultimately, it's going to be up to those guys and how well they fit in with this system. So
Okay.
we'll see.
I'm going with Luther Burton with a lot of those accolades and shit. We're gonna talk about Luther Burton after this, nephew, when we get offline. Because I swear, we're gonna talk about it. You gonna stop it right now. Don't you start with Luther Burton. Let's go.
Why the hell you saying Burton?
Burton. We gonna talk about it, bro, because I see what you're doing. You better stop it right now.
We gonna see, man. But hey, it's time to get into the mailbag, man. Hey, we got a real quick one for my man's a first-time caller trying to, start off his career as a Chicago Bears caller. I'll rock with it, big dog. This first one is from Vernon.
Vern.
Hey, fellas. My name is Vernon. I'm new calling the station, first time calling. I've been watching a couple. Just want to thank you for your comment. Y'all have me laughing and rolling. It's like hanging out with the boys when I listen to you fellas. So I appreciate y'all. I think the Bears are going to do really good this year. I think they're even capable of going to the Super Bowl. That's pretty much all I have to say for now, but you'll hear more from me later. Peace and love. God bless you. Bear, Chicago up, Bear down. Peace.
Now you ain't never just gonna come on, Vernon. You ain't never just gonna skate past that real quick. C-Dub, what you got?
He tried to sneak it in, man. Shout out to Vern. He my type of guy, bro. He got high ambition for his team. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He want him to go to the Super Bowl. I want him to go to the Super Bowl every freaking year. But me having to have a responsibility with CBC, I have to be a little bit gauged. I have to be a little bit reserved. And this how reserved I will be. I agree with you. I'm just shout out to Vernon.
Don't we all? Can we just if we first of all, if we get to host a playoff game and win the playoff game,
oh my God.
I ain't gonna jump off. I ain't gonna jump off the porch.
Stay on the porch, bro. Stay on the porch.
Yeah, man. 1 foot on, 1 foot off. Somebody had to pull me by my shirt. Get your You know how when you got in trouble and you tried to run and your mama get your ass.
Don't you better not get off these steps. Stay on these steps.
For real. But Vernon, I appreciate you for calling in, man. Look, your expectations.
Oh, bro.
Right now, I want to see what it looks like this season. But I think that the Chicago Bears have a strong chance of winning this division. Personally, I think they have a strong chance. But they got to come out hitting mugs in the mouth. I got to see what the style of play is going to look like first. And then I'll be able to probably jump off the porch with a couple of y'all.
What's the main factor in us dominating in the future in an NFC North?
Trenches.
Do you think it's the trenches? I think it's Caleb.
Him too. I think it's the trenches, though.
Okay.
You got to be able to handle that pass rush and them blitz packages from Minnesota. You got to be able to get some pressure on that offensive line in Detroit, even though they took a lot of hits this season. I love it. And it's not to injury. It's guys retiring. So it's no hate. And then in stanky-ass, cheesy Green Bay, it's always going to be hate for them. But I think that if you can get the trenches right, you should be fine. And it's on Caleb Williams for sure.
All I'm saying, it ain't going to be 3 very good teams in this NFC North. Somebody going to be trash. I don't know who it is. I ain't saying nothing. Somebody going to be trash.
We'll see. But, hey, we appreciate the call, Vernon. C-Dub, we're getting into this next one. This next one is from Darius.
What's going on, guys? Darius from Dallas, man. I just wanted to call in and talk about something that, maybe isn't as sexy of a topic regarding our offense, but I just did a deep dive on like the run blocking grades and all that for the wide receivers because I know that's a pretty like vital part of Ben Johnson's offense. And man, we got guys that are a lot better at run blocking than I thought as far as our wide receivers go. They got DJ Moore ranked as the ninth best in the league as far as blocking receivers. Like, of course, we got to see more out of Roma Dunze. But I think from like the small sample size they got last year, I think they got him ranked as a little bit above average. Cole Kmet, dude, that's a part of his game that I feel like he don't get enough credit for, man. They got him ranked as the sixth best blocking tight end. And that's just something he doesn't get a lot of credit for. And I guess because people, they want to see him go down the field and catch one-handed passes in the corner of the end zone. I get it. But in this Ben Johnson offense, man, blocking is so important. And I feel like the lineman blocking is how you get those rough yardages, but how you get those big explosive plays that go for 50, 60 yards is from your wide receivers getting in position and blocking. Once that running back gets behind that second level of the defense, he's going to need some blocks from those wideouts, man, to break to that second level. And I guess if you go back and look at it, last year, the times that we could get past the first level of the defense and we got into the second level, we actually had some plays, man, where running backs broke for, some good yards. We didn't have a lot of them because our running back didn't get past the first line of defense a whole lot. But when he did, and he got up there with the wide receivers, man, we normally saw some big plays. I can think of a couple that DeAndre Swift had just off the top of my head. But I saw that Luther Burden in college, they looked at his run blocking as a little bit of a weakness. So that's going to kind of, I think, be his learning curve to the NFL because that's something that he's got to do in this offense in order to get playing time. Just like Ben Johnson said, no block, no rock. And I believe in that. I think that the blocking of our receivers is very underrated. And I think it's going to be a reason that we end up having a lot more explosive plays down the field, man. They're a lot better at blocking than I expected. And I think that's an important part of this offense. And I'm excited about that, man. Let me know what y'all think. Text us up, bear down.
Shout out to my man's Darius. You right on the money because I agree with you wholeheartedly about all of it. Luther Burden, hey, you got to go out there and you got to put your hands on the body. DJ Moore, Roma Dunze, Coastal Loveland, Cole Kmet. Those are how you get those explosive plays for sure. You absolutely can, depend on your offensive line. At least now we can, hopefully, that we improved it to go out there and handle up those first big guys at the line of scrimmage. Those explosive plays that you want to see, those plays that you want to get Luther Burden in space, it's going to have to come from blocking from the wide receivers. Those plays, the explosive plays you want to see DeAndre Swift take advantage of, it's going to have to come from everybody blocking. And Ben Johnson said it best. I love explosive plays. So what the hell you think he gonna do when he see his wide receiver not put a hat on the body? Put a hat on the body. You gotta put the hat on somebody and lay them out if you got to. Don't do nothing stupid, but put somebody on their ass if you possibly can. And then see Dub that in returns. When you do your guard pulls or anything like that and get guys open in space with screens, that's how you get the 30, 40-yard gains. That's how you pick up those big chunk yards that you're going to have for an absolutely explosive offense. Hey, 4K on the way? Nah, I'm a chill, though.
Hey, man, this is a great topic for my man Darius. I think back to Barry Sanders, bro, and everybody knows he's one of the best running backs that ever played this game. One of the best players that ever played the game. But I know y'all like to say he got a lot of moves and stuff down the field. It's just hard to tackle him. But let's give big ass Herman Moore some credit. Like he's 6'5", he out there knocking people down. At the very least, he in the way, and Barry Sanders can use him down the field. Now, even you can even do it with Sweetness, with Willie Gauld and Morris and these guys back in the day. Now let's look at the Chicago Bears, man. They already ranked in the top 10 in wide receiver / tight end run block. They at number 7 ranked. I don't know how they rank this. This is a new, probably from last season. They just doing on what are they projecting the guys can be this season coming up. I would say you are absolutely correct. And especially with the type of running back we got slotted at the number one running back position in DeAndre Swift. He likes to bounce them out all the time. I haven't seen anything that's going to change that. Maybe he changes it coming up this season, but I'm gonna just go with what I've been seeing. He likes to bounce the shit to the outside. So it's an absolute necessity that you guys block down the field. Now, you guys, and after you think you slick, keep on trying to play with Luther Burton like that. You think this guy can't block? He been playing football all his life.
I'm
He if,
saying
if I said,
he
wait,
got a
me
block.
finish. Let me finish before you come and try to talk shit. Luther Burton, he knows how to play the game of football, and Ben Johnson did say, no block, no rock. So if this guy wants to succeed in the NFL, his dream, all is he doing going on to be a kid. This is his first fucking stop in the NFL. He's going to do what he's told. And he's already talented. I'm not worried about Luther Burton on putting your hands on somebody. Everybody's saying that's a weakness. When you're the start, I ain't even give him no excuses. He just going to have to show you. I do have excuses, but I'm not going to do it. Go.
For sure. Hey, we just got to see what this new offense is gonna look like and who gonna step up and who gonna falter. That's all I want to see, for sure. But appreciate the call, Darius, because me and Steve, C Dub was finna get it in. I was gonna, go ahead and let them know something real quick. But we got to move on, so we gonna move on. Appreciate you. But hey, this last one for the day is from my man's Micho. What's up, Charlie Wally?
Charlie Wally.
Bobby, Hayes, C Dub, Kevo, what up? It's your boy Big Micho. I'm back. What up, Charlie Wale? Hey, what's going on, y'all? I ain't really called in today, but to just say, man, I appreciate you guys giving us a platform to really appreciate the Bears. This is a blessing to be able to speak with y'all. I'm a mental health specialist. I just want to, check in on y'all and check y'all mental. We don't check enough of our mental state these days, man, and we need to make sure our head is on straight. I know we love football, but we also love our head on our shoulders as well. So I want to take my hat off to y'all. Bobby, man, I love you, brother. I felt like I ain't been, been addressing you and giving you your kudos, man. Y'all mind, your mind is brilliant as well. Um, uh, the way y'all collaborate and come together and make this stage possible for all us Chicagoans. Man, bro, man, we love y'all, bro. We love you. T Dub, bro, my brother, man, I love you, man. I just want to let y'all know as men, bro, we need to express that more, bro. We losing a lot of our soldiers out here, man. So y'all keep y'all mind and y'all mental together and always check on one another, bro. Man, much love in our Chicago Bear Nation, bro. Love everybody that check in on here, bro, man. Y'all spread the love to one another. And y'all families, man, y'all be blessed and how y'all do things, bro. Keep rocking. Bobby, love you, bro. C Dub, love you. Hayes, love y'all, bro. Ain't got nothing but love for this Chicago Bear Central family, bro. And we gonna bear down forever, bro. Chicago up and bear down on a pack of four life.
Shout out to my man's Micho. C Dub, what you got for us, Charlie Wally?
Shout out to my man Micho. He's speaking about some very urgent and very important things, his mental health. My nephew he's gonna speak more in depth about it. I'm gonna say that it doesn't cost anything to check on your fellow man, even if it's your neighbor, even if it's a guy just walking down the street. How you doing, bro? What up, bro? Just say what up. Why I know it's Chicago. I know fucking Chicagoans, bro. But start saying what's up to people, bro. That can help a person for the whole entire day. Maybe people just don't speak to the guy. Just a what's up might help a guy from have a better day. You know, saying what's up, checking on the guy, check on your neighbor, check on your boy. He might be having problems. Check on your man's, bro. my man Micho really speaking facts, and my man my nephew, he about to really cook on this. Go ahead, nephew.
Oh yeah, I definitely appreciate the call, Micho, for sure, because mental health is something that you know what I'm saying, I take wholeheartedly. And like I think that when we talk about football, that's our first love. But at the end of the day, a lot of us still, after we get off the cameras or after we put our phones down, you still go back to your real life. So I appreciate that. And shout out to you for being a mental health specialist, because
Yes.
one of the most important things that I think that's plaguing a lot of our cities right now is the lack of resources when it comes to checking mental health. So I wholeheartedly believe in that. And a person that's been in the military, I seen it firsthand what not taking care of your mental health can do, and what can be the price from even seeing, or well, not seeing up close, but hearing that someone has taken their own life. So you definitely want to give shout out to that. And big shout out to my mom, man. She
Yeah.
been running a mental health walk for the last 4 years, bro. Next
Yes.
year will be year 5. And I had the opportunity to speak at her last one,
Yep.
and it was good for me. So I agree with you. You definitely got to go out there, check on your mental health. And it don't cost nothing. Like C Dub said, it don't cost nothing to pick up the phone. If you ain't talked to one of your homies in a minute, hey bro, how you been doing? Or if
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, you checking on somebody, you seeing posts on, they posting subliminals on social media. Man, what's going on? Why you posting all this?
Yeah.
Something like that. Just a quick check-in. But mental health is absolutely important. And that's why we try to make this a family. And we definitely are a family. For those that want to be a part of the family, we're gonna rock with you. If you don't want to be a part of the family, you want to be a rebel, you want to be, and that's cool too. But it's just that I want me for my circle, I want like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to have the same perspective as me, but I want the people that's about uplifting, growth and development. Wink, wink. But y'all know what it is. So yeah, I appreciate that call. And I think that was a great way to end
Yeah.
today's
That was
episode.
great,
That's why I
Micho.
put it on last, because definitely once we talk about our sports, these Bears, these Bulls, they drive me up a damn wall. But when real life happens, real life happens. Life be life, and as some of the
Life be
youngsters
life.
say.
Life be life, and bro.
So just make sure y'all stay locked in and tuned in, man. And Micho, you take care of yourself too, brother. If
Shout
you
out to
need a day
Micho,
to
bro.
take care of yourself, take care of yourself. Before I go, I took my certification test yesterday, and I spoke to a elder black man, and that man spoke life, but and didn't even know me
Yeah.
before I went to take the test. I ain't passed the test, but I felt damn good going in there taking the test. Shout
Yeah,
out
bro.
to my man Tony at the
Yeah,
test.
yeah. Shout out to nephew, bro. And maybe in the future, maybe we can get a collab between CBC and my sister, bro, and help her on one of those. And we show up and show our support, bro. Now I know you showing up, nephew, but I mean
For
like the
sure.
CBC family and
For
our
sure.
fans come up there and support mental health, because I think it's very important, especially in the climate that we in, and we just don't know what people going through in their private lives. So I think it's important, and we can look at that and look forward to doing something with that in the future. I think we should.
For sure. And that is our stopping point for today's episode, man. We appreciate all our people that called in, and the first time caller too. Hey, you guys have an opportunity to do the same by calling in, stating your name, and leaving your take. The number to do so is 773-242-9336. We appreciate y'all over here on Chicago Bears Central, because we are the number one spot for a mother reason. But hey, we appreciate y'all. We're gonna catch y'all on the next one, and y'all already know. Shot Town up and bear down to nothing. In the words of my man's Fred. Peace, y'all.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.